I'm George Petrov. I was at Preston. I started in 1985 and I finished in 1993.
My name's Peter Tsalakis. I first joined South Melbourne in 1988 and played there until 1994.
My name's Nick Kukulevski and I'm a past player of Preston Lions. I started with under 14s, so made my way all the way through under 18s, National Youth League and then the seniors.
The Doherty Cup final, we had a lot of young boys on the side. Dobbo was coaching. It was a very tight game.
Been a long time and that was actually my debut game. I did come on in the 100th minute.
I think the majority of the games were played at Olympic Park at the time. And Preston was a very, very good side, fantastic side. There was a mutual respect for on both teams.
Well, they were the biggest games. Personally, that was always the game that I always wanted to win. You know, I wanted to beat South Melbourne.
That was just the biggest sort of, I think, game. Everyone used to look forward to that, and you know, the crowds were massive. You know, two passionate supporter bases basically, and I think the two biggest clubs, Victorian clubs.
You know, back then we were getting really good crowds as well. You know, we were getting 10, 12,000 people going to games.
Crowds were just, from memory, like I think it was like 10 to 15,000 people there.
And it was a 0-0 draw.
I missed the first penalty, and then obviously it all panned out after that.
We won on penalties, and the celebration obviously was pretty big.
And the celebrations after was just unbelievable. And that was the best when you see how much it meant to so many people, because that was our first major trophy in a long, long time.
It's like you said, it's 100 years old, and it's a very prestigious trophy to win.
Any silverware for the club is just fantastic. I'm sure every single club would be in the same boat. That's what you play for.
When we won that in '92, I was 17 back then, so I'm talking about 32 years ago. I was still in high school, so I think it would be just pretty special if we can win this 100th year Doherty Cup.
Well, it'd be great. It'd be, first and foremost, it's going to be a good test for us because they're in the league above, and then we're going to go in the B League next year. I want to make sure that we're going to match them.
Preston's in the VPL 1. Is there a difference between the two leagues? Not when it comes to cup football. You know, anything goes in cup football, and Preston's got a very, very good side together this year, and they're sitting in the top couple of rungs on the ladder. With their crowd behind them, it'll be a very, very, very tough proposition for South Melbourne. But again, South Melbourne's got the personnel who can maybe get the result in there.
Obviously a long time we haven't faced each other, so yeah, it's just been massive leading up into this week, and I can't wait. It's going to be pretty big, and hopefully we can get a result.